Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Let's not waste any more time. Okay. Welcome to Pro Trading Club, and today is 5th of March, and let's see what's actually happening in the market. For a very long time, for the very first time, I think after uh, maybe a long time, I have been telling you market is actually going down. But I think now my view is going to change a bit. Okay, now everything is going to start looking better from here onwards, according to what I see. I don't see much of a downside in the market currently. So let me tell you what are the levels and why is this happening and where it is going to happen. Let me actually tell you. See, though market at this point of time, the news flow is still bad, but I am expecting something which is going to probably happen good. Uh, let's see. Let me actually show you some of the things in the chart. Just a minute. I don't know why this is getting stuck. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. I don't know. uh, Chrome probably has got hung. One second. So today we will get started with the Nifty and Bank Nifty range. What are we expecting and how are we expecting? See, what has happened currently is market in highly oversold situation. So we're in a highly oversold situation. So there is a very likelihood of a bounce back which is going to come in the market. I think there is some issue, guys. One second. Let me restart Chrome. Yeah, one second. Let me stop the share and let me actually restart the Chrome and then we will start. So the whole thing, what I'm trying to make you understand here is currently market is in a highly oversold situation. So though the news flow, everything is actually definitely on the negative side, but still uh, I don't expect market to actually start going down. I'm not denying that it can still go down. It may still go down, but at the same time, from there, this is not a place for us to look at any kind of a fresh shorting. This is not a place. If you are actually going to short here, there are very high possibility that you are going to get trapped. Very high possibility because we are in such a location where the possibility of reversal is very high, and the VIX is also showing that it is probably going to cool off from here. Now the only challenge which is there is what is going to happen, and what is happening. Is there any major developments? If you see, in fact, on Friday itself we were expecting that the market will cool off, but the problem is again about the news flow. If you have heard, after that I told you whatever is current situation, for that everything is priced in, but a new situation has come. The new situation is that uh, the Russians have actually occupied this, they actually, the nuclear plant which was there in Ukraine, that caught fire, and that created much more panic, and that's what actually in that created a little more selling which happened in the market. So see, currently at this point of time, definitely value investors are going to come in and they are going to pick up some good stocks and they will start investing from here onwards. I don't see, uh, they will on every dip they will be ready to invest at this point of time, because from here what I see is the downside risk is limited and upside could be quite higher, so value investments will come in at this level. Let me actually show you what is happening here. One second. Okay, now I think the Chrome is working. So let me share the screen right now. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. So this is what I had actually shared with you last week, guys. So let's go to what I had shared with you last week. One second. I don't know, some problem here. It's not actually working as per my expectation. Okay. Okay, I have deleted it, is it? Okay. Or is it somewhere here? Just a minute. Yeah, it is here. Okay. This is what I had actually shared with you guys. Let me do one thing. Let me put that in the daily chart itself. Should have actually reflected here anyway. So this is what I had actually shared with you last week. I don't know, some problem is happening. Okay, it's here. Oh, it's come multiple times. Okay, so this is what I had told you, that we are bearish on Nifty and all rallies will be a selling opportunity. I had told you 16,000 to 17,000. This is the range I had told you. If 17,000 is going to break, 17,100, 17,200 is going to be achieved. And if 16,000 is going to break, 15,800, 15,500 is going to achieve. So this is what I had told you. My view is going to be still the same, but currently, instead of bullish, I'm currently little bullish. Sorry, instead of bearish, I'm currently little bullish on the market. Okay. Though I still see this is the range, I'm at this point of time, all tips are buying opportunity. Okay. So according to me, it is going to be still 16,000 to 16, 17,000. But if I have to look at the smaller perspective, 16,200 to 16,800, that will be my more important range. But 17,000, 17,200 is quite possible. Okay. And here, according to me, maybe currently 16,000 could be the most ideal thing. And let me tell you why the big movement came on this Friday and what is expected of the market. So let me show you here. I had explained you last week also. We are having this head and shoulder. Okay, this head and shoulder is there, and for that head and shoulder, we are expecting 15,500 as our target. But the problem here is at this place we are highly oversold, and for this head and shoulder, as long as we don't violate here 17,500 and above, it is actually still okay. So there is a possibility, even if it comes up till 17,000, 17,200 also, it's perfectly fine. I don't see any problem. And currently look at this. What is going to happen if all the other situations are going to cool down? I think for Russia, Ukraine thing, probably market will start not giving much importance for that. Now the bigger things are going to come. The bigger things are on 10th of this March. 10th of March, we have 5 states election results. Okay, so the what happens is for that there'll be some what do you say, the before that, what is called, the exit polls and all will start coming in. So we will start getting those news and all in the market. And currently Powell has actually softened his view. Instead of 50 basis points, they are talking about 25 basis points. That is actually taken quite positively by the market, especially the US market. So later again on Friday, it actually there was some selling, and the main reason was, again, as I told you, some more development which happened in the Russia Ukraine, especially because the nuclear plant that caught fire. So that was another news which created a little more panic in the market. Now let me tell you why this level is important. Let me actually show you this. See, there are two gaps, guys. There are two important gaps here which has formed. So one of them is somewhere here, and another one is, I think, one second, where is this? This is also gap, right? Oh, no, no, not this gap. These gaps are what all got filled here. Yeah, this is the gap. Correct. This is the gap. Okay. So There are two gaps here. There is one gap here and one gap here. There are two gaps, and one of the gap got filled on this Friday. Okay, this gap up, whatever is there, is going to act as a support. So you have seen that after that the market went up a lot, but after that it did not get much of a follow through, especially because there was already a lot of selling pressure in the market. But overall, I think this should definitely hold good as long as 16,200 is being held in the market. I don't expect market to come down. If we start coming below 16,100, okay, if we start coming below 16,100, then it will attempt to fill this gap also, which is somewhere around 15,800. But I think currently they will try to push this. So let's see how actually market is going to do. More than the Nifty, Bank Nifty is much more stronger. I'll tell you why that also. So here, my expectation is it will try to come and fill this gap. This is a huge gap, and that needs to get filled. It needed more strength. It tried here to fill this. It couldn't succeed. Then it went down here. Now from here, with more strength, it can go up. Now for this, if you look at this particular in the candlestick, this is called as a spinning bottom, spinning top, spinning bottom. Actually, generally they are reversal patterns. So very likely this should start going up as long as we are going to have a positive closing on Monday. If that is going to happen, then I think market is going to start moving on the up direction from here onwards. So till where they can come at least till 17,000, 17,100, 200 are very stronger resistances now. So let's see till where it will go. There is all the possibility it can come here. Okay, this is my view on the market currently. See, till here I have been telling you market is going to be sell on rallies, but here I'm telling you market will start coming into buy on dips at this point of time. But I still don't think that this is a trend reversal, because we have to see what happens after the Fed hike is going to happen. After the Fed hike is going to happen, what is going to happen? And because the liquidity is going to be the bigger issue from here onwards. So we need to see that the FI selling has to subside. Until the FI selling is not going to subside, or DI buying has to increase to a larger extent. So any of these things has to happen. Until unless I don't see stability is coming into the market. So we need to be careful on this. So this is about the Nifty part. Let's move on to the Bank Nifty. Let's look at Bank Nifty. See, Bank Nifty, if I have to tell you, it is at a much better place. Look at this. This is the place where it took support earlier. Okay, there was a double bottom here, and from here it went up a lot. Okay, so this is a very strong level. This is a very strong level which is there, and exactly same place we have actually taken the support here. So according to me, this support should hold good, and with this support getting holded, according to me, it should at least come and test this level, which is 16,000 36,500 level. Now here, if it can actually move higher from this, then probably it will try to fill this gap. For Bank Nifty, there is still a lot of place to cover. So we need to see if it is going to, if it can do it or not. But Nifty is definitely possible for it to go and see if Bank Nifty is going to, right now we are at 34,400 level. Okay. So what we are expecting is 36,500. So almost around 2,000 point is there in Bank Nifty. If 2,000 point Bank Nifty is going to go, easily actually Nifty will go up 1,000 points. Okay. Above this is a challenge. So that we need to see if it can do it or not. So this, if it is not able to do it, then actually again it will keep doing this. It may again come back and retest this and move up. So that can actually happen in the market. So let's see how things work out here. So let me actually see here also. I'm bullish on the market for the time being. For the coming week, I'm bullish on the market. And all dips are buying opportunities. Okay, the broader range right now will be 34,000 to 36,000. 36,500 in 1 week to achieve is difficult, but let's actually see. Next week we are still looking at a higher level only. So 36,000 to 30. See, right now we are already at 34,500, right? 34,000. 1 second. 34. Yeah, it's possible for it to go there. If it is going to break this 36,000, then it will actually go towards 36,500. Okay, 36,500 is a very strong resistance right now. And below this, 34,000 is very important. 34,000, if it breaks, then actually it may go to 33,000, 33,500 also. Okay, that is something which can happen. But looking at the current situation, it is looking quite unlikely. Long-term buying, Milind, what I suggest is, if you are keeping your 4 to 5 parts, which I always tell you, right? If you want to invest 1 lakh rupees in any particular stock, you can invest 20%. That is actually one portion you can invest. According to me, it will still come back to 15,500 range. It will still come back. Because see, understand one thing, though the Fed thing is actually, they see, if even if the war actually is going to go off, Fed thing goes off also. See, Fed thing is not actually one way it is going to go. You need to understand, after Fed hike is going to happen, liquidity is going to not be as easy as it was there. So Fed FIs may still not stop selling. So we don't know. So DIs we are buying. Now, how long will they buy? How long will they buy? Now, everything depends on top of that, we have this LIC IPO. Okay, it might have got shifted, but till when is the IPO, we don't know. So when that comes in, the amount of volume is very high. So what happens is, it will going to suck away all the liquidity from the market. And if the liquidity is sucked in the market will not move up like what it was doing in the last 1 or 2 years. The way it has moved last year and all, don't expect such kind of moves to happen in the market. Market will be slow and steady from here onwards. Okay, only when the liquidity starts coming in, if FIS starts participating, then you will start seeing some bigger moves. Till then, we will not see any kind of a bigger moves right now in the market. Please understand that right now, what is happening is, all stocks which have gone up a lot and results are not at par, all of them will come to good levels. You will get very good stocks at very, very cheaper prices. You need to have some patience. And that is the reason why I'm telling you, if you're putting the money, you can put only one portion. Don't put more than that. Because market currently, it is not a trend reversal. Please understand. This looks like a trend reversal, but I still don't think so. Until unless we are going to break the 17,500 on the upside, I cannot actually still admit that. So let's see. See, the litmus test is after March 15th. See, till March 15th, they may actually, from here onwards, there is all the possibility that they may actually start taking the market up till March 15th. There is all the possibility. Because see, right now, the Ukraine war crisis and all is there. And let me show you something else. What is very important is the VIX. If you look at the VIX, what has happened with VIX? Look at this. See, this was the high, and this is VIX high. Okay. Now, VIX has made a new high here. Okay. If you look at this, VIX has made a new low here. So there is a divergence. And if you look at this, after that, it is continuously trying to come down only. Now, Monday market, as long as we are going to go higher and this wick starts coming below 60 RSI, then actually it is very good for the market. So there will be a good amount of rally which is going to happen. So even if we surpass 17,200 also, I will not be surprised. It may surpass, but it may not hold. Okay, it may surpass also because bank nifty, if it has to fill that gap, then there is a scope of 3,000 points of upside. Okay, so there is still a lot of scope of upside if that is going to happen. Will it happen? Will it not happen? Only time is going to tell us. So let's see, because what happens is when the hike is going to happen, who is going to get affected the most is the banking stocks. Okay, so now if they are actually looking at not so much of intensity, because we are also getting RBI said accommodative stance. Now actually people are talking about even RBI has to increase the rates, otherwise they will get into problem. So let's see what is going to happen. So if we are getting any good news in the market in the next 1 or 2 days, because I am also expecting something to happen, because these talks are definitely happening there. And now they are completely cornered. Ukraine has been completely cornered. They have to agree upon that. They are actually completely blackmailing them. And if you look at this, all the other countries, they are actually, everybody is actually talking very nicely. Everything is great, but nobody is ready to support them. See, supporting them by doing the sanction and all is not really going to help. If you see what actually America is telling is, I will take you out of the country. They don't want to go out of their country. They want to stay there. They want missiles and all, and nobody is going to give, because if they give, that is going to create a problem for the other countries, and it will create World War III, which nobody wants. Okay, so currently what is happening is Russia has already entered them, and nuclear plant they have actually taken, which powers almost 40% of Ukraine. So no power in so many areas is going to be a much more panic. So they are creating all kinds of forces to ensure that they will take them on their terms. So let's see what is going to happen. Some kind of a treaty, some kind of negotiation may actually happen. There is no scope for our Ukrainian president to do any big thing right now, because nobody is really supporting. If you see, this is what happens. Even when India was war with Pakistan or China, nobody actually supports. It is the same thing which happens. Nobody supports any country, guys. They will keep actually telling hundreds of things, but ultimately you have to take care of yourself. So you need to understand this. So currently, though a lot of things are actually looking bad, uh, but as long as there is no nuclear related stuff which is going to happen, because a war related thing is already priced in the market. I do understand that there is a lot of hues and cries about this crude oil and all, but now the Iran treaty may actually come in, and now Iran may actually, that will probably take away the problem which is happening with Russia. So there are a lot of things which are happening. So let's see what new developments are going to come in, because see, this price is too high. This price is too high, and that is more because of all this kind of a panic, and this cannot sustain for a longer duration. So let's see what is going to happen if all these things will come to what do you say, stable things. I think everything will start looking much better in the coming days. So but I don't, if this war is not going to, if they don't come into any such thing, this may actually prolong also. And let's see, I don't expect any big impact to create because of this. Uh, the main problem is main to do with the crude oil, and I think now the all these Arab nations, they may actually increase the production, and that will actually bring down the price, because this is prices too higher for them also. That is unsustainable, so they will have a lot more other problems. So they will also do other things which will actually bring the price down. So I don't expect this price to sustain. Please understand this. Earlier also it has not sustained. Now also it will not sustain. It is, but it is going to create a lot of panic, which is already happening in the market. Okay. Yeah, you have any questions, you can feel free to answer, ask me. Currently I am not interested to take any stock. We can take the decision only on Monday once things are very clear. So by any chance it breaks, see, if it is going below 16,100, there is all the possibility we'll test 15,800. Okay. After that, I think market is more likely to be bullish. Right now, if we are going above 16,200 and above, and we start closing above 16,500, then market is ready for going towards 17,000 levels. We are at a highly oversold situation. So since we are at a highly oversold situation, market is more likely to be on the upside. Yes, guys. Now you can ask me any questions. We'll try to answer all your questions, and then we can wind up the session for today. Any questions you have?
Sir, can we correct the, I mean, average the stocks which are in loss at this moment?
Not right now. As I told you, market may still come down. If you are talking about stocks, stocks may still come down. So this is not the time for you to do it.
Okay.
And that is actually again stock specific. If the stocks are in range, a lot of stocks are actually in range. So what happens is the lower level probably, what happens is sometimes they will break that lower level also. See, for example, let's talk about, look at this. This is Adani Enterprises. If you look at the overall thing, what is happening in this stock, most of the good stocks, what is happening is they're all actually stuck in a particular range. So if you look at this, this is the broader range. It is actually in this range. Sometimes it is actually gone below this also. They may try going below this. There is all the possibility. We don't know till where they will take the prices down. So I would not suggest you right now, let it form a base, then we will see. Because even IT stocks are also, they formed a base, then actually again it has come down. So we still have no clarity on this. Market is sideways to negative only at this point of time. Overall trend is still negative, but this is a place where it is going to bounce. Let's see till where it can go. As I said, sir, if you are putting 1 lakh rupees on a particular stock, put 20,000. Don't put more than that. It will again come back. The price may again retest these lows, or it can go below these lows also. So you have a lot of time, according to me. Market for the next 3 months or maybe 4 to 5 months is still going to be on the downside only, on the sideways only. Okay, then only in the third quarter onwards you may start seeing market giving some recovery. After June, July, sir, whichever stock I've told you 20% only. You accumulate. I'm not denying. Accumulate. Put one portion. Don't put all the portion. Put your money in 4 to 5 portions. Out of that, you can put only one portion right now. Yeah. Any other question?
Sir, Srirang here.
Yeah, tell me.
So yesterday, there was a good rally in Bank Nifty, and again when it came to closing, it was again at the same low. So, what was the reason, sir, for that?
See, reason is one. I told you one of the major thing is the news is still there. The news is another major problem because there was this. What do you say?
Russian attack on Ukraine and nuclear.
The not Ukraine attack was already there. There was actually the nuclear plant was there that
That is
caught
also.
fire.
Okay. Only
So
because of
if
that news it
that
was like
would
that.
have actually escalated, it would have created a catastrophic effect because nuclear reactors and all, if it is going to radiations are going to be affected, no, a lot of people will get affected. And you have seen that effect which has happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki and all, right? This is a big
Yes,
problem. Okay, that is one of the major challenge. But later on, the news has come saying that the fire has been extinguished and nobody has got harmed because of that, and radiations have not got affected. So from that perspective, that problem is solved. See, if that happens, it is not good for anybody. Even for Russia, it is good.
Yes.
Okay, because
Yes.
you cannot rewind that, no, whatever effects are there, nobody wants that. See, Russia wants to take control. They don't want to actually hurt civilians. They
Very
are
true.
trying to do everything for the military, and they will do that.
Very true.
Okay, so
Yes.
currently, what is that is number one problem. Number two thing, what actually happened? Remember what I have told you about advanced declines. If you see, the Nifty 50 stocks which were there were also completely down. Hardly around 20-25 stocks were up in the morning, and later on also I don't think that increased anything. By the end of the day, it was only 10 stocks which were actually up. That is number one. If you talk about the overall market, 400-500 stocks were up in the morning. After that, nothing much has increased, and by the end of the day, it was only that much. So what happened is this was a technical bounce, and this technical bounce has mainly come because of this gap. Where is this? Because of this gap. There's a gap here. Where is this? This gap, 16,150. There was a gap. That gap support has given that big move. There is another gap support here at 16,000. 15,900 level. That's why I'm saying, if as long as we are above 16,200, market is going to be on the upside. As long as we start going below 16,100, we may actually test this 15,800 also. So for the time being, most likely it is going to take support. And Bank Nifty has actually, see, understand here, Bank Nifty have given you 1,000 points move from the down. What more can we expect? Right after that, there is sideways movement or sell off. Actually, people are still in that selling mode only. And whoever has sold, now Monday, if we open with a gap up, they are all finished. They're completely trapped. All the sellers are trapped. So let's see what is going to happen. According to me, sellers should get trapped at this level because this is not a level to short. But market is going to tell us what is going to happen at this point of time. Even in US market, we are seeing reversal, but it is not, nothing is clear. We're still there only. If you see here, we are still there. Look at this, RSI is still at around 40 levels only. So this is a clear change in polarity status. All the other places, everything is actually looking great. As long as Monday, US future starts going up, it is great. Everything is perfect. You see here also, we are seeing clearly reversal patterns in the US market also. According to what I see, everywhere we are seeing some kind of a reversal pattern here. And even here, VIX has calmed down. So all these things are suggesting very clearly here. Look at this. VIX is actually gone below 60 RSI. Very clearly everywhere, what I see is a reversal sign. We need to get a confirmation, which is Monday. If we close positive, then market will start moving up. See, currently market is still on sideways pattern. What happens is market will move up. Then when you get completely confident, then market will start coming down. This is what is going to happen, because this is not going to immediately stop. Okay, still it is at a see, accumulation is going to happen now. Once this distribution happen, then the accumulation will happen. The accumulation, when it happens again, it will be sideways movement only. It will not give you anything big movements. Everywhere I'm seeing reversal. Look at this place also. Look at this. Everywhere actually VIX is actually given us how many times VIX has actually taken resistance at the 60. It went up, couldn't sustain, went up, couldn't sustain. Now 60 RSI is clearly a resistance. Now Monday, if we VIX starts coming down, market starts going up, it is a clear confirmation that market is actually now in buy on dips. Okay. Any further questions, guys? Okay, if there's no further questions, I think we will wind off for today. We'll catch up again on the next sessions. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you then. Bye-bye. Good night. Happy weekend.